I'd always been, a big, sports fan since I was, 1 or 2 years old. And baseball was just there at first. It's finally morphed into, me playing and growing up through high school and college now, even though it's not on the varsity level, at the club level. I started with, like most other, little kids, playing t-ball when I was 3 or 4 years old. And then, kind of working my way up the ranks with, machine pitch, and then finally player pitch, and then kind of just graduating as I went along. The game is always changing. I mean, the game itself doesn't change, but everything around it does. My top of the line moment shouldn't have honestly ever happened. It was JV baseball, and we know the stigma with JV baseball. No one really cares, no one does it. But, for me, this was the biggest moment in my baseball career. So I was like, hey coach, what would be hilarious is if you put me on the mound for this final game, hold nothing back. I went out there and, like you said, hold nothing back, it's the last game of the season. I hit the first guy, hit the guy with the pitch, and then walk the next guy, wild pitch, and then the runner scores. So immediately, coach is like, I'm gonna take him out. But then I strike the next 3 kids out. The last hitter that I faced that day hit a high deep drive, and I thought it was going to go, but it was caught on the warning track, and I ended up throwing a no-hitter that day, in a day that shouldn't have even happened. Even though I gave up a run in that game, it was still probably the greatest, I would say, moment in my career.